World Championships, and we're joined by AKA's Mark Pavidis. Mark, you're a veteran of many World Championships. How's this one stacking up to the other ones you've been to?
Yeah, I think it's like what you reported earlier. I think the initial vibe of the event is a little bit, lower than what everyone's expected from World Championships. But I think once everything gets going and practice starts, that tension builds, and then that anticipation of hey, we're back at the World Championships is back here. So yeah, we're all excited to be here.
What are your thoughts on the track? I mean, it's changed quite a lot. Just this morning we've had about 3 hours of rain, and it's muddied things up, I guess you could say. What are your thoughts on it?
I mean, it's going to be a little ugly for the first few races for sure, but the way that the track was going, it really needed some water back in it, and as bad as it is right now, I think it's good for the event, but as we've all been watching the weather forecast, it doesn't look good for the middle of the week.
Now, we have thunderstorms expected as soon as qualifying starts tomorrow over the next 3 days. So you think in the long term it might have been good if it had been sun-baked over the next couple of days?
Yeah, I think if the event were to go on and the weather looks good as it would supposed to be, I think this little bit of rain would have helped out and kind of helped the track hold together a little bit more. And it'll be good later today. It's supposed to be nice out, and I think the last 2 rounds today will be really good.
One of the biggest stories from yesterday is the AKA Moto tire. Lots of guys in the top 10 all running this brand new tire. It wasn't supposed to be like a World Championship winning tire, I guess, but what are your feelings on that?
Yeah, it's we earlier this year coming into this event, we felt that, hey, I think what the tires that we have are good enough. And we made a few changes to the inner part of the carcass here, to the tires that we have. But we wanted to come out with our customers have been asking for a play tire, and our distributors. So we decided to make a tire for the customers. And this motocross inspired tire, similar to the Badlands and the other tires that are out there. I mean, people really liked it. A couple people at home tried the tire. David Ronnefolk, when he was down in California testing for a week, tried them in San Diego, set the fastest times on it, and now I'm just thinking, this RTR tire we're going to end up taking to the Worlds. And so some drivers have asked, hey, can you release this in some of our standard race compounds? And that's what we did. We brought them here. And as you can see, I think it was the last round yesterday, a lot of drivers used them. Elliott Boots setting the fastest 10-minute time, even though it was practice, but running the Moto tire.
Out of all the drivers you have here, have you got any specific picks that you think is going to end up, being at the top come next Saturday?
I think there's some new kids, one being David Ronnefolk. He showed a lot of speed at the warm-up race. He came to California for a week to test and run with everyone there, and was extremely fast for the short amount of time that he was there. So it'd be good to see him up there, and Elliott Boots. He's so fun to watch drive. You're just like, how did he get away with that? But and then there's the veteran guys, Tebow and Ryan Lutz, and the list goes on and on, But as we all know, and as you stated again in the Worlds, like the Worlds is a different race. Like stuff happens that normally doesn't happen, and that's what makes it exciting.
What about for yourself? Do you think we can see an unprecedented 6th final appearance for you? You're tied with Danny Reckwood at the moment on 5 each.
Yeah, well, I told him to stay home, so I had a better chance in the, hopefully I'm not racing on Friday.
Okay, thank you, Mark.
Thanks.